I'm just asking the question, still asking the same question. What's happening? Still asking the same question. You see, what do it mean when they say Jesus was tempted by the devil? What do that shit mean? What do it mean? I'm just trying to understand what all this stuff mean, man. You know, what you mean God was tempted by the devil? People say Jesus is God. You see, they say Jesus is God. So, how could God be tempted by the devil? Or wait a minute. See, it's the wordings, I believe. It's the wording. You see, how could one be tempted? And without it existing, you wouldn't know temptation. You wouldn't know joy. You wouldn't know transgressions. You wouldn't know breath. You wouldn't know yourself without the source. How could a creation of the highest source, of the highest energy, how could creation turn around and tempt itself? I'm just trying to understand what it means. How did the devil tempt Jesus? You said Jesus is God. How did he do it? He created the devil. He created sin. How could he tempt the highest source? Without it, it would not exist. You see, without it, it will not exist. How? How was it possible? How was it possible that the devil can tempt Jesus if Jesus is God? It don't make sense. Or should I use my senses? You see, maybe I shouldn't use my senses. I'm just trying to understand what you said. How did the devil tempt Jesus? How did the devil tempt Jesus? And Jesus is the source. He's God. What do you mean? Was they playing with each other? Was they gambling? I'm trying to understand what this is. You see, I'm trying to understand what this is. A few minutes ago, I said, how could the Creator tempt his own creation? That's what I said a few minutes ago. How can the Creator tempt his own creation? You see, how is that possible? You see, but then again, you pay attention to how you was raised in this society. You see, I can explain it using my own life on how my Creator, you see, tempted me. You see, I'm trying to understand, but both creators was in the physical world. They was already done. And you see, the blueprint was set. That's how I got here when both of them came together. You see, they produced one being, which is me, or everybody else out here. It takes two to make one. You see, the 21st letter of the alphabet is a U. You see, it's a U. In order to make that U, See, a U is nothing but 200, a 270. That's what a U is. 2 to make 1, the 21st letter. You see. But if you put a 90 to that, it'll be a 360. It'll be a whole. You see. This is where holiness comes from. You see. But you can't think like that. Because that's 3 months after you were born. 3 months after you were born, you see. And they don't talk about that type shit. You see. You spent 270 days in triple darkness. And then you got your life experience starting from that 91 year, nigga. 1 year, you became 1 year old. You see, if I was conceived 11/29/1966, goddammit, I'm born 8/22/1967. You see, 90 more days after that birth. You see, it'll be 11/29/1967. You understand what I'm saying? So what is 8/22? That's my mother's pain. That's my mother's pain. And you see, that's my mother's pain. That's my mother's pain. And you see, I'm just trying to put something in you. Y'all don't understand this type shit. Hey man, they open right here? Shit, we got cars out here. You got the catering trucks. I'm trying to figure out what it is. Let me get back with y'all a little bit. Hold on. Yeah, y'all thought I was gone. Yeah, I had to go up in there, man, get a little something to eat. Yeah, I'm trying to understand what it is. Yeah, I'm trying to understand what it is. I'm trying to put these things all together before before I come out into this world. You see, people thinking I don't know what I'm doing. You see what I'm saying? I can't move without the Most High. And you see, I can't move without the Most High. I don't care what they talking about. They want me to move real fast and quick. They want me to bypass everything. I'm going to slow down, you see, and take my time, you see, and just measure everything. And thing that I bypass, I'm going to measure it. And you see, I'm not going to let nobody read something to me, you see, and tell me that I should speed it up a bit. You see, you're getting old, Jay. You're getting old now. You see, that's what they say to me. You see, you know, I didn't think I was old until they start saying that I was old, you know. It's like I curse myself, you know what I'm saying, from listening to these beats. And you see, I'm trying to understand what it is. You see, I'm trying to learn this Jesus thing. And you see, they want me to get into the Bible and talk about Jesus. But that word was inserted, that sound and that name. The book was here before the name. And you see, they put the name on this body and executed everything that was in the book. See, I don't think you understand what I'm talking about when I speak these things. You see, when I speak these things, you know, I don't think you understand what I'm talking about. Oh man, I wish you did understand what I'm saying. You don't have that much time. You see, you're gonna be still here. You're gonna be still here. But your mind gonna twist. Your mind is gonna twist. You see, can you imagine? Everybody is filled with abundance and prosperity, joy, fake happiness, all this type of stuff. Do you know what's about to happen? Do you know what's about to happen out here? I don't think you understand what's going on. And you say, I don't think you do. You see, you read your Bible, you heavy in the scripts, you knowing what he done for you, all this type of stuff. But it's an unseen power that's going to come through quick, but solid. What is quick to you as a human being, and what is quick to the Most High? You see, you can't lean into your own understanding. Only thing you got to do is just slow down and learn your creation. Learn your creation. It's highly important to learn the two that you came from. You see, that's his baby. You see, that's his first love. And you understand what I'm saying. But you don't get it though. The blueprint was his first love. You see, he made you all it. You see, that's why you came out the womb one. You see, letting you know that there's only one you, one it, one creator, one source, goddammit. See, I don't mean no harm when I'm talking. I don't mean no harm when I'm talking. People just ain't understanding their brother. You see, we all knew this was going to happen. Only thing you got to do is just take off the clothing. Don't you say a word about a certain power. Just teach about yourself and see if they can catch on. Don't you put on no clothing and all that other type of stuff. Don't you go into these churches and all that type of stuff. Just be yourself. Talk amongst yourself. But form it in a collective body. And you see, because the collective body exists from all this type of stuff, you see, that's been going on. So, this is what you do. You see, you continue to cry out loud. You see, and show the people their transgressions. You see, they're yours. Show the people their transgression, which is yours. You see, let the people know. You see, how you was born in this sin, how you was created in this sin. You see, let them all know. Yeah. Let them all know. You see, they gonna fight you. They gonna snarl at you. You see, they gonna go try to direct you to other people. You see, who they felt was calm, cool, and collected, explaining themselves. And you see, you know, it's a bloody world out here. It's bloody out here. And you see, I don't know. Just imagine you got hella people claiming Jesus, claiming Christ. You see. But they just want to put their hands on you. You know, because of what was read. They want to put their hands on you. You see, they want to do the things that Jesus done. How he healed people. You see, that rhythm came based on how he grew up. You see, That's why he was doing certain things the way he was doing it. You didn't grow up like that. So you heal in a different way. You touch in a different way. You understand what I'm saying? You see, you don't look, it's 12 houses. The 5th house heals different from the 8th house. You see, why are you letting these people die? You see, stuck in one beam that was created by man. It wasn't created by the Most High. He said he's God. So, by your reading and all these other type things that you do from the scripts, you see, he's mimicking the order of what was written in it, or in, you see, you was written first. You see, the thought, the word, your mother's agreement, you see, the intimacy, the pain of the blood and water, you see, this is life. Show me how the book did the things that I just described to you. Show me, because these things still exist, but you're trying to downplay it. You see, you're trying to make it seem like if you use God's internal structure, if you use the vessel together as one, if you use your vessel and what's written inside of it, they'll say blasphemy. They'll say you're a sinner. You see, come outside yourself and read like we read. Do like we do. You see, you ain't gonna prosper out here. People ain't gonna like you out here. You ain't gonna get no good jobs out here. You ain't gonna be able to communicate out here. If you don't have that mark, you ain't gonna be able to buy and sell and trade out here without that mark. You see, you ain't gonna be able to live properly without that mark. And you see, I'm just trying to put something in you. All you gotta do is just take off the garments. That's all you have to do. No, take off your garments and put on the garments of those that Christ Jesus helped. Put on their garments and then walk amongst the people who said they know Jesus, said they read in the Bible, the churches, just be around them and see how they treat you. Listen, I'm trying to tell you something. You know, you're being duped. I'm trying to tell you something. You're being duped. You see, y'all, and listen, you all talk about the 144,000. You ain't calculated nothing. You ain't started from yourself. You don't know how it's gonna work. You don't know how the blood run through your vessels. You don't know how the oxygen work inside of your body. All these things need to be learned before you tap into that 144. You see what I'm saying? Because you need to learn how to breathe on somebody. You need to learn how to touch somebody or speak to somebody and heal something that's inside it. I'm talking, or pull out a root. You know what I'm saying? Do the things that you're saying. You see, not the things that you was taught. You see, I'm talking about that laid in shit. You see, that sin, that transgression that was in you way before you got into the world. All these sins was here. And you see, they was all here. If you don't believe me, ask your mama, ask your daddy. You don't believe me, ask your grandmama, ask your grandfather. You don't believe them, ask their grandmother and their grandfather. You know, oh, that's forbidden, right? That's forbidden. You going outside the book. My fault, I apologize. And you see, I'm just talking to you. I'm talking to you because I love you. No, I don't love you in the way they talking about out here. You see, I ain't saying I love you because of, you know, of how they express love. You see, I don't see love like that. I see love like 9 times 4 and 9 times 5. That's how I see love. You see, because inside that body, it says love comes cold. You see, love comes in cold. You see, or love's cold come. You see, who's the coldest on the planet? You see, who wrote that down before I got here? Who wrote that book? Who wrote all these things before I got into the world? You see, they know that I'm here. You think they don't know that I'm here reading myself? You know, they do the language that you speak. You think they don't know that I know that? You think they don't know that I'm here? They know that I know. You see, you just don't know. I can shout it out loud to you. Day and night and day, asking for your help. You ain't gonna help me. They just sitting around waiting on you, see if you gonna help. so you can be in the, so you can get your shit right. They got the time frame on how everything gonna be. The very people who you said you hate is gonna be the very people that's gonna walk up that mountain. You see, you think I'm bullshitting? I'm trying to tell you something. The very people who you said to hate is gonna walk up that mountain. You see why? Because they already studied, they know. Now, how did they know? What did they keep from you? You see, or what did they give to you that made you turn against your brother when he come into the world? You see, what is it? Oh, my goodness, I'm so tired, y'all. I'm so tired. I'm just trying to understand what all this stuff is, man. I really am trying to understand what this stuff is. You see, that something is about to happen good for me. I don't think you're gonna be able to stand what's gonna happen. See, okay, this is where I went today. Neighborhood house. So I got some fish. And what's this? Some potatoes. And then in here, I got some, what is this? Tortillas, then some raisins, dried plum, government shit. But believe it or not, all that shit is kind of organic. It's like they switched to some shit. Here's some fruits and nuts. Here's some little bread and stuff. You see, I gotta make sure I eat that in 2 days. That's what it says. And then I got my canned goods and peanut butter and some applesauce. That's good, I guess. I'm just trying to understand what it is. I love you guys. In a minute.